Tom Coughlin, Jaguars EVP, joining me here. Who does Fournette remind you of?
He is a powerful, built back in such a way that, outstanding hips and upper legs, et cetera, very, very powerful, has elusiveness. We've seen the speed that we thought we were going to see on the practice field here in the last couple of days. So he's his own man, and I wouldn't say that he reminds me to everyone. I know when we first took him, people said, is this a similar pick to Brandon Jacobs, for example? Well, Brandon was 265 pounds. Leonard is when he reported here was a little bit around 240, and we've got him down a little bit lower than that. We'd like him to play, 230, right in that area. But he is a talented young man who's dedicated himself to learning this scheme and is anxious to prove his ability in the NFL.
Well, I mean, when he was at the Combine, and same with McCaffrey, Tom, when we were sitting there in our booth for the NFL Network, we were hearing how that both Fournette and McCaffrey were getting peppered with questions about their dedication to teamwork, and because they didn't play their bowl games to try and make sure they were healthy enough for the draft. How did that question play on your mind?
Well, we had to dig, and we did our research, our due diligence, talked to all the people involved, talked to his position coach. There were some things that happened, at LSU with Leonard last year that were not, I would say, putting your best foot forward. The injury, the inability to play the way he's capable of playing, the decision about the bowl game. But he is a football player, and he's anxious to have the opportunity to make an impression on this league.
So you didn't have a problem with him sitting out his bowl game?
Well, whether I did or didn't, he passed the test. We talked to a lot of people, and whether I agree with that, disagree with that, whether it's McCaffrey, whether it's Fournette, what I think in that regard is not the important thing. I do think he's a football player.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on radio stations across the country and audience.
If you like that video, be sure to download our app, and I'll be sure to move Week 6 games to Saturday for that wedding you have to go to.